Alright, so we are on our first leg of our journey to Texas.
2 legs when I have 2 legs.
We started with the worst cup of coffee ever, and we were sitting here talking, how do you actually do a bad cup of coffee?
Well, I mean, it's a breakfast place, so you would assume that, they'd figured that out. But apparently, they have not. Because this doesn't even smell good.
It kind of tastes like dirty feet. So anyway, that's what we're off to the start. So we're going to just eat our breakfast, and then I will go grab Starbucks before we get on the flight. But here we go. On the flight and off to Houston.
Here we go. We got our wings on, apparently. Kind of excited because we've started our trip and we've made the first leg into Houston.
And so once we got in here, this is where we had to hop onto a train to get from one terminal to another. This airport is huge.
Yeah, it's a big one. Very nice, though. It's last time I was there, it's really, really modern.
We hop onto a puddle jumper and we are off to Brownsville, and takeoff has always been my absolute favorite part of the flight.
It's so beautiful. And there she is.
Oh, well, I grew up, my dad worked for an airline, so for me, flying is kind of like a childhood memory, so kind of cool.
No, I get that. That's really cool. I like flying. It's okay. I mean, it was kind of a little weird having the mask on for like all day.
Yeah, that was probably the worst part of the whole thing, but overall not too bad. And of course, it's important to stay safe during COVID, so we did it even though it wasn't that fun.
100%. So out of Houston and flying to Brownsville, where we'll continue this little journey.
Davis is giving us a great car. Would you look at all those door dings? And then hold on, close the door real quick. I gotta show them the piece de resistance. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Missing hubcap, damaged rim. We're feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, realtor's on vacation.
What vacation? The first 5 days, I will tell you, I was on the phone.
So we're not even out of the airport parking lot, and we're pulled over and doing business. Here we are on the causeway heading to South Padre Island.
Yeah, we're going to spend a week here.
This was the view from our condo.
9th floor.
Yep. And then we headed over to a restaurant that was right on this little harbor.
Yeah, I mean, this is a sight for sore eyes. I mean, come on.
By this point in the day, we are absolutely exhausted and starving. So we want to eat, enjoy the water a little bit, and get to bed. So we headed into dinner.
And there it is. I did not make that. I could never make that.
Tater.
We are in South Padre Island. I got my 6-shooters out. We're just, doing that.
Yeah.
And the water is what Jackie's all about. So here's the water. And she likes looking at boats. It's her thing. And it's muggy, but really nice.
I love it. It's
the
perfect.
weather is actually probably 70, I would say 75, with about a 75% humidity. Look at this fish jumped out of the water. Look at this. Get this on your video.
Oh no.
He jumped out.
Get him in there. Come on. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
He jumped out.
You might have just saved a life.
Well, I'm a humanitarian. I mean, we all know that. And what it was is that was a spontaneous life-saving move that I made.
So that's where we just ate dinner, right there at the Sea Ranch. Food was amazing.
It was good. The food was good, but I think they should just call it surf and turf, because Sea Ranch, surf and turf. Do you see the connection there? She doesn't, but I totally see it. Anyway, we saw it on YouTube, and they had really good reviews.
Yes, so we're going to link to the YouTube video that we saw right here so that you guys can check out that review too. And if you're coming to South Padre Island.
See how I'm poking the building?
Sea Ranch. That's the Sea Ranch right there.
That's where you want to eat.
And they don't have that much turf. It's mainly just seafood.
It's mainly surf.
We had kind of a, the pirates.
I forget what they called it.
booty.
No, it was not the Pirates booty.
Pirates.
It was so good though. So it had
It was a mixed thing.
The one that I had red snapper, shrimp, and scallops, and the one you had all of that plus oysters.
I mean, the food was
so
very fresh. Yeah.
So I had the blackened shrimp, which was amazing.
Trying to smile more.
And then I'm worried I got food in my teeth still from dinner.
Like a little chive right there. But it's from the ranch.
it's the surf from the Surf and Turf Sea Ranch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got in our car, which I've already shown you. The exterior. What we haven't told you yet is the interior and how bad it smells. We now call this car the Cheech and Chong mobile. Because whoever had this car before us, they liked to hotbox their pot in this car. I'm telling you what, it smells like a pot factory.
Well, you could kind of smell it when we first got in it, and then when you turn on the AC, it must have had it on recycle, so I could get a contact high later. And so I kind of feel like it's like a dead end here, but I feel like that's kind of what happened, and they didn't know what they were doing. Of course, they were high.
They were high, which might explain why there's door dings and a bent rim and a missing hubcap. I'm just saying.
And I'm not judging.
No judgment.
I'm not trying to judge.
No judgment.
I'm just saying, it just is what it is. So thanks so much for joining us, and please subscribe.
Yeah, you'll want to make sure you stay tuned because we've got a lot more Texas adventures coming up.
Coming up.